Good morning, good afternoon, good
Hello.
Good
evening,
morning,
everyone.
Good
everybody.
morning, everyone.
Welcome to a new live episode of our multilingual, multicultural live session with business partners from around the world. And I'm Dana. I'm coming live from Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from Romania. Bună ziua, bună seara, dragi români, și dacă sunteți aici la această episod în limba engleză, vă invit și lunea la un episod similar în limba română în care vorbesc despre această afacere online și cum oricine poate să-și înceapă afacerea proprie online. Yeah, so that was for my Romanian followers. I'm now living in Canada for over 20 years. By profession, I'm an IT director. I manage projects and people from all around the world. And for the past 2 years, I manage my own business. And I'm, of course, working with different business partners from around the world. And that's how every weekend we are coming live here with different people that are doing the same business model that I'm doing. And we are all here to share more about this business, how it changed our lives, and to inspire others who want to change in their lives and want to show you how it can be done. And today we'll talk about how, you can be visible online, even if you are afraid, even if this sounds scary for many of us. We'll talk more about how we went past that initial feeling of, oh, this is not for me, and how we are now doing it just naturally, and we love it more than that. So without further ado, let's see who else we have here with me this Saturday morning for me, but depends where you are. It may be Saturday evening for some of us. Kim, I know it's morning for you. Good morning. Good to see you again.
Good morning, Dana. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whoever you are, from wherever you are. My name is Kim, and I'm currently living in Ontario, Canada for over 40 years now with my husband and a teenager's daughter. As profession, and I'm a night professional, but I just decided to take a break for now and just focusing on my business full time. And so that's a little bit about me. Hello, xin chào mọi người. Mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống ở Canada cùng chồng và một cô con gái 19 tuổi. Công việc chính của mình là làm trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà bây giờ thì mình cũng đang muốn ngừng công việc chính và mình muốn làm cái công việc business online này full time. Cái đó là một chút về mình. Cảm ơn mọi người. Thank you very much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. And from Canada, going to USA. Good morning, Mafe. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Thank you for having me here again in Multilingual Podcast. And here, it's another episode again of our sharing our journey as a business owner. My name is Mafe, and I'm originally from the Philippines. And I'm currently living here in Arizona for already 10 years, and I'm working in manufacturing and a wife and a stepmom. Back to you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Mafe. And back to Canada. Good morning, Bantika. Good to see you.
Hi, good morning, Dana, and good morning, everyone, and whoever following us on this beautiful Saturday morning. My name is Avantika. I also live in Toronto, Canada for almost 19 years now. Originally, I am from Kolkata, India. I live here with my family. I work full-time with the legislative services, but at the same time, I'm also a proud digital business owner, and I'm really glad to be a part of this multilingual, team, so we can all express our views, our ideas, and our I would say, one of the best decisions we have taken in our life, right? So just by joining this business. So stay tuned. নমস্কার, আমার নাম অবন্তিকা, আমি বাঙালি, কলকাতা, ইন্ডিয়া থেকে, কিন্তু আমি টরন্টো, কানাডায় থাকি। 18-19 বছর নাও এখানে আমার ফ্যামিলির সাথে আছি। আমি সরকারের সাথে কর্মরত, তার সাথে আমি এই অনলাইন ডিজিটাল বিজনেসটা করছি। তার কারণ অবশ্যই আমার ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল আর আমার টাইম ফ্রিডম, সেজন্য এটা করছি। সাথে থাকুন। যদি আপনারা কেউ ইচ্ছুক থাকেন আমার সাথে যোগাযোগ করবেন, আমি আপনাদের এই বিষয়ে আরো বিশদ বিবরণ দেব। থ্যাংক ইউ ডেনা, ব্যাক টু ইউ।
Thank you, Avantika. And it looks like we are jumping from US to Canada. Very close. Janetta, good morning. Good to see you.
Thank you, Dana. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I'm Janetta, greeting you from San Antonio, Texas. I'm a registered nurse by profession, originally from South Africa. And I'm also an online business owner and a mentor. Goeiemorgen, goeiemiddag, goeienaand elkeen. Van Zuid-Afrika, ek is de geregistreerde verpleegster. Ik werk ook as a caregiver. En as jy vanoggend vir ons kyk, sit terug en dit kopieer en luister na wat ek vir julle te sê het vandag. Ek is 'n aanlyn besigheid eienaar en ek hoop jy gaan ook leer vandag van ons en sien of dit vir jou pad. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Janetta. I didn't understand much what you said, but you said Africa, so why not go to Africa? So, John, good afternoon. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and greetings to amazing boss ladies here tonight. If you are joining me, my name is John, originally from Ghana, but residing in Pretoria, South Africa, as a color matcher tinter, a technical analyst in the paint industry, and also a proud digital business owner. Minuanum Ghana for say, oh, Shemi and Yumrea, Namidin de Jonah. Nabe hu adwuma sonko a krofo ye online esesa mo abrabo a me so me de metia jima eboa me ma mesesa mo abrabo nti se o hwe ye a bo modern na ma ya so na ma ya America kra na e bia onso ebetimi aboa mo asesa mo abrabo nti ye ntu ana mo anwumre ne ye mo bra na ebeboa yin bebre akire. Thank you very much, Dana, much appreciate.
Thank you, John. And on the way back to Canada, let's stop in the sunny Spain. I don't know actually if it's sunny. Good afternoon, Rita. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for having me, and good afternoon to all these our beautiful business partners, and of course, the only male in the live stream, Mr. John. Good afternoon. So, and to those viewing us every part of the world, I say good afternoon. So to those that do not know me, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter in Nigeria from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Obama, Obowe, Obota, Ekenwaridiaje, Iye no Digbai, Amera no Digba, Digba. Namege or what then legitimate a business in ano. Also the manare dia babana and we're making that beggar yen mahaya gua yen wahaya way a business in. So why bike in wariaje because mame a surprise in my hand yenua. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Then on the no system viendo. Soy nigeriana. Llevo muchos años en España y soy una agente telefónica para Banco Santander. Pues estamos aquí para ofreceros una gran oportunidad online. No os vayáis porque traemos una gran sorpresa. Back to you, ma'am, Miss Dana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rita. No one changes languages like her, jumping from one to another. And coming back to Canada, Abigail, good morning, good to see you.
Thank you, Sis Dana. Thank you for organizing this. You are the best. You are one of the few people to be recognized every win because of you're always there for the people, for the community. Good morning, good afternoon. Dumelang, Absheni, Sanbonani, Huyen Muore, Huyen Nant. My name is Abigail. I'm originally from South Africa. Yes, in South Africa, the reason that I've greeted you with so many greetings, different greetings actually, is because of we have 11 official languages. So This is the unique part of South Africa that most people are not aware. Yes, I currently live in Canada. I've been here in Canada for the past almost 10 years. And the reason that I started this online business is because of I got retrenched, and with my health deteriorating, then I came across an ad. That's why I'm here in this community, this welcoming community. Dumelang bagaetsho, ka lebitso ke Abigail. Ke tlhaga ke le lefatsheng la South Africa, but ke dula mo Canada. So the reason that I started this business is because of I saw that my life bophelo ba ka ne bo se sharpo, so I decided gore ke thome something e leng gore e tlang lifta because of I got retrenched, and at the same time I didn't have anything, and my ne ke kula, so go kuleng ga ka then led me to this business. Yes, we mix languages in between, so I can switch off from Zulu, go to Tswana, Afrikaans, go to Afrikaans, or English. So back to you, sis. Thank you.
Thank you, Abigail. That's amazing. If nothing else, even if you don't care about a business, just hearing all these languages and, people sharing their stories and jumping from one place to another and learning new things. Like, I had no idea. I knew there are many languages in Africa, but I didn't know that in South Africa there are like 11 in that region. So that's amazing. And the fact that you can switch so easily from one to another. And talking about easy, maybe not easy, but still, we think it's easy. What is this online business? We think it's an easy business. Why? What do you do? Well, we help people launch their own online business using the same proven system. So it's a system that is designed to work for anyone, regardless of your skill set. You can see we are coming from very different backgrounds, age or location, right? It's like an online franchise that gives you everything. It gives you the training, the tools, and most importantly, the support that you need. But you still are your own boss. You maintain control over your business. You decide how you register, depends on which part of the world. You have to follow the rules of that country, of course. You have to do your taxes. I hope everyone did their taxes, because I think here in Canada today is it's the last day, and probably in US too for businesses. If you have a registered business, like not your self-employed. And yeah, why we say it's easy, it's because the platform combines the automation, it gives you the advanced marketing training, it gives you access to some very high quality products that makes the whole process simple. True, there is no selling or inventory involved. You'll not hear us talk about the products, because we are here to just talk about the business model. Everything else is behind the scene and it's working for you. You can run this business from anywhere. It's through the social media and the internet. So as long as you have an internet connection, of course, and the phone or a laptop, your business is running. You can run it from your vacation on the beach. You can run it from your home or from, in the park watching the kids. And the best part, at least for me, was that it's the type of business that fits around your lifestyle. We are all busy parents, busy, working full time, maybe even some of us couple of job or shifts, and still you can run your own business. How? Because you don't need to be 8 hours in one place. As I said, you can run it from everywhere, and you decide when do you work. You can work at 3 a.m. or at 3 p.m. or at 5, whatever works for you. You can put 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. It's very flexible. And on top of the system, as I mentioned, you get your own mentor, your own coach, and you get to be part of this amazing community. We are over 260,000 or so members. We have a lot of internal groups, internal masterminds. So every day you can have a different type of activity inside our community. It's a very active community. There is always someone if you need help, if you need, someone to talk with. on top of your mentor and your coach. And we are all real people, right? We are CEOs of our digital businesses, but we are just normal people trying to make our future better for us, for our family, but also to inspire others and to guide anyone who's ready maybe to take that leap, to make that change and become an entrepreneur online. Because these days we are doing everything online, so why not making money online? And with all the technology, it's much easier for all of us. The hardest part is to have that, mindset change. And that's what I wanted to talk about in today's session, right? Because I think all of us are, immigrants who we are told to, stay quiet, maybe don't ask much, right? Do your job, stay in your lane. And over time, you believe that that's who you are, right? You do your job, and then you don't make too many waves, right? But the truth is that your voice matters, your story matters, and your presence matters. So we want all of us to feel like there is nothing to hold you back. And the fact that with all the technology and all the social media, it makes it much easier. So you want to be there to inspire others and to share your story. And that's why we want to talk today about how to, show up for yourself, because you deserve it. And if you can inspire and help others who are maybe afraid to do that, then why not? Why wouldn't you change your future and help? Because, those ripple effects when you throw a stone in the lake, right? You help one person, that person helps another 2 people, and so on. So you can make a big impact just by showing up. But again, it's not easy to suddenly wake up one morning and say, yeah, I want to go there and make a change in the world, right? So Kim, maybe if I start with you, what helped you decide that you want to show up for yourself and to start doing so?
Yeah, actually, I used to be a very private person before. I never show up on social media. I do have a Facebook account for years, but I really rarely post anything on Facebook, right? I was just scrolling to see other people's lives. But then it just happened. I lost my job after 25 years in the corporate world. So at that moment, I realized that, nobody was going to pay my bills, right? Nobody is going to help me when I was really at my lowest bottom. So I knew I could either stay quiet, looking for another job, and just start because I have a big why. I want like more choices. I want more time with my family. I want more control over my future. I want to take care of my own health. So that was the moment I started showing up. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Oh yeah, sometimes life is pushing you to show up, right? And if the right opportunity show up at exactly that right moment, I guess you don't have any other choice sometimes than to jump on that opportunity. But why not look for opportunities before the life is pushing it, before you get there where it's like, hey, I need to figure out something? Why not starting while everything seems fine and nice, and like, hey, let's see how you can build that plan B, how you can find something that it gives you, a safety net, that maybe it's increasing your current income, even if it's a good one. So how to get yourself out of that comfort zone, because that's the place, right? It's like, hey, I'm good where I am. Like, why would I go and challenge myself? So you need to overcome that fear, I guess, of getting outside of your comfort zone. So Mafed, talking about fears, if you want to share with us, what fears did you have to overcome when you started this business?
Thank you, Dana. So my biggest fear before was worrying about what people might say about me and the fear of rejection. So for a long time, I stayed in my comfort zone. Everybody knows in my family and friends that I'm naturally shy person. So the thought of showing up on social media, especially going live, was intimidating. I worried about being judged. I worried about making mistakes, and I worried about what people might say, especially my friends and relatives online. But when I first started my online business, I had no experience. I didn't know anything about this business. And because of that, I kept asking myself, what if I fail? What if I can't do it? Or what if nobody's interested? I was also afraid of rejection because every time I wanted to reach out to someone or share a post, I would overthink. I didn't want people to say no. I didn't want people ignore me. But as I continued in this journey, I learned that not everyone will be interested, and that's okay. It's not personal. Everyone is in a different season of life, and not everyone is looking for the same opportunity. Then I realized something. Staying where I was more painful than facing my fears. I kept worrying about other people's opinion. I don't want anything thinking about what other people's opinion, and nothing in my life would change. So I started taking small steps. I shared my journey. I connected with my business partners all over the world, different backgrounds, different journey. I learned new skills, and slowly I came out of my shell. The question is, am I still scared? Absolutely. But I decided not to let fear make my decisions. Looking back, I am grateful I didn't allow myself uh, fear and rejection to stop me. I'm grateful for my business partners and our community because they encouraged me to and support me and help me uh, step out of my comfort zone. And of course, being part of this multilingual podcast has helped me grow in a ways I never expected. So that's it. And I've learned that coming out of your comfort zone is the what you call that, best way to make progress in our life. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Mafe. Oh, yes. Comfort zone, that place where the dreams go to die, right? There is a reason why is that saying, because it's true. It's comfy, it's nice, but then there is no growth happening in the comfort zone. Absolutely nothing. You stay there, it's nice, and you feel like you are safe there, but it's such a, it's not the reality. You are never safe in that comfort zone. Because like Kim was saying, if something happens, suddenly your comfort zone disappears and you have no safety net. You are just falling, right? So trying small, when you are in that comfort zone, small steps to get yourself out of the comfort zone, it's building that muscle of, not being scared of something new, of, hey, I can do it. And as you said, Rafa, right? Oh, I was so shy. It's still you right now showing online, right? It's still the same person. It's just that you build that confidence that I can show my voice. It's important. I can go there and talk with people. And yeah, some people will say no. Some people will maybe judge you. Some people say like, why are you doing that? But in the end, you know your story. You are the one who pays your bills. So why would someone else's opinion matter? I know it matters in our heads, and all of us do the same. And even after years of doing that, it's enough for someone, like sometimes a random comment in one of your posts can mess up your days. Like, oh, that person said that. So it takes time to still be totally ignorant of those. But slowly, day by day, we become we realize what's important, I guess, in the end. And do those comments still bother us? Yes, they'll still bother us after years, but not as much as it bothered us in the first day, because we know our story. And a person who maybe read your post for 2 seconds, commenting on that will have very little impact on your future, because your story, your business is the one who's changing your future. talking about confidence and how, getting outside your comfort zone slowly happens grow that confidence. Avantika, if you want to share with us, how did your confidence grow? How do you manage to go past those, initial fears?
Yeah, absolutely, Dana. And I would say that my confidence grew because I initially stopped focusing on what I couldn't do. Because after joining this online business, that really changed my mindset. And that also helped me to grow my confidence because I started focusing on what I was learning. Every step forward, like, whatever I used to learn, no matter how small it was, that proved that growth is still possible when I stay consistent, right? So this online business actually gave me all the new skills, but more importantly, it gave me the belief in myself that I could do it. I could, grow my confidence. So that's why I would say that definitely this online business helped me to gain the confidence by pushing me, as you know, we were just talking about, to come out of the shell or out of my comfort zone, because this allowing me to learn all the new skills which we gain as a part of this wonderful community. And I learned how to overcome the challenges, right? So I became more confident in my abilities and the experience, which was actually not only improving my confidence, that also improved my communication skill, my problem solving skill, and also the leadership skill, right? So that's why it actually helped me grow both in professionally and personally as a person. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Avantika. Oh, yes. And it's so easy in a way to grow your confidence when you feel like you are in a safe space, like we are here right now, right? It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm talking with the internet. No, I'm talking with, 6, 7 of my business partners. That's all. You forget about all the noise outside. And that's where the community and having a support network is so important. And that's why we all love and we are able to do this business, even as very shy people, even the people who never went online or did anything before, because you have the support network, you see other people who did that before, who are doing this for maybe longer than us, and you follow in their footsteps. And it's so much easier when you have already a path that you can follow. And then you are not alone on that path, right? There are people who are doing it exactly at the same time with you. They are in similar journey. It's not your journey. Everyone has their own, but it's much easier when you go together. And it's so much more fun. It's so inspiring, and it's so rewarding also. We meet online, we meet offline. Everyone, it's now summer, it's coming here. So we are looking for all kind of events, because in winter it's a bit harder, but in summer to meet also offline. And that's another amazing benefit, I guess, of this business, that, these people that you've been talking online for a while, you get to hug them one day and he's like, hey, you feel like you know them for your whole life. But talking about online, the theme for today is, right, how to become more visible, how to build online by showing up. Cheneta, why is visibility so important for an online business?
I think my question is, what advice?
Did I mess up your question?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's John. John, I guess that's for you. You share with us. Why is visibility important? I jumped you. John, do you want to share with us?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. I think this question is really, really relevant in our day and time, because these days, whenever even you have a conversation with someone about something you're looking for, thinking about, whenever you go on your phone, you see advert of the thing showing up, and it's like magic. With every platform you go looking at something or doing something, you see a pop-up of those things. So all the big companies, no matter how successful they are and making millions, they are not sleeping. They've seen that in our day and age, the biggest tool is to be visible. And with our business, even if you are shy or you don't really want to put yourself out there, one thing I love about our platform is there are programs that can help you to still be visible without showing your face because of one reason or the other. And this is very, very important. I think visibility helps every business to move from one phase to the other in terms of scaling. And we have seen in our day and age where businesses are doing advertising. I like watching primetime news. I don't like television a lot. But whenever I'm watching primetime, you see all these major companies putting their ads out there because they know that these are the times that everyone will like to watch the news. And slowly, subconsciously, these things seep into us, and we think about these things. Today, I visited my dentist, and he shared something with me very powerful. He said, John, there are some products that I know they are not good, but the ones that are good, that I love, when you come here, you see all those things that are here. As you are busy lying here and I'm performing on you, it's painful. This thing gets into your head and you can see that, wow, this doctor is doing a great job. After you get up, you see those things. You go and support this product, and they are the ones sponsoring my company. I've got so many branches here, and then I said, wow, I learned a lot. So visibility is something we can't do without in our day and age. And the social media is made for visibility. And our business is meant to be run on any social media that makes you comfortable with. So if you are interested in having a business that you want to scale from where you are to various parts of the world without a sweat, is to be visible. And that means you put yourself out there, and you don't have to do it all at once, but step by step, comfortable in your skin as you grow and get the confidence to do it and do it great. So I think it's really, really important in our day and age. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, John. So very, very well said. And I love your dentist example, right? So visibility is not about, waiting for the perfect time and getting that perfect image out there. And I know these days with social media, a lot of the time feels like when you see only these perfect lives and perfect images. But we are here coming not as perfect people, right? We are here about being real. It's about showing up, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when you feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today, or it's about showing up for yourself, because every time we show up, you grow a little, and every time when you grow, right, the possibilities in your life expands. And when you have more possibility, that's when you have options. That's when you have growth, like everyone here mentioned, for your business, for you as a person, right? So for those people that feel shy or hiding or feel like, oh, there is nothing for me to share, then maybe think of it. All of us had that thought at some point, but then we decided to speak up, to show up, and to be there for ourselves, for our business. And then that's how small steps are making an impact, right? And if you need support, we are here. That's why it's much easier when you are, as I said, part of a network, of a part of a community where you get the support and you don't feel like it's you alone, and maybe you are judged, maybe you don't know what to say. You have a community of people who have been doing that for a while. But talking about judgment, and Rita, let's talk about, or if you want to share, how do you deal with judgment? Because that still happens no matter how long you've been in this business, right?
Well, thank you so much for this question. It's just a great one because it's so personal to me. How do I deal with judgment? When people judge you, just believe that it's the way they see you, not the way you are. It's not who you are. That is why you shouldn't take it personal. When you hear someone saying something that is not exactly the way you are, just ignore it. So how do I deal with that? All I do is, thanks to this business though, because I wasn't like this before, I used to take things very, very personal. So since I joined this business 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, I've seen things in a different way. Because in this life, there will be people that will still judge you. You do good things, they will still judge you. You do bad things, they will still judge you. So why not just be yourself? And this is what this business is all about. We are in this business to prove authenticity about who you are. We tell our story. And this is where I am. I'm telling stories about how people can earn legitimately online. Don't forget, this business is not about bugging people. We are here to show you that if you want to live the life that you want, you will get it in this business. And when you are living the life that you want, there will be people that will be saying, oh, this is a scam. This business is a scam. This is that. I've heard a lot of messages like that. But do you know what? I know the business that I'm into. I don't take anything at all personal. I see them, I say, oh, thanks for your support. But once they start insisting, that is why I still learn in this business that there is a way you can set boundaries. I learned that from this business. So that is when you can set boundaries as well. When you give people respect and people are not accepting the respect that you are giving to them. Don't forget they say respect is earned. If you are not earning the same respect that you are giving to them, that is when you set those boundaries. Even though they don't like it, you know that what you are doing is real. And I am not taking anything personal. I just focus because those are distractions. When you talk about judgment, they are all distractions that will stop you from moving forward. So instead of someone that is coming to judge you in a negative way about the business that you believe in, just set boundaries and focus. When you focus, you see how your life is going to change. I don't think about what they say. Once I set boundaries, I forget about it and move forward. And that's it. And that is how I deal about judgment. So thanks to you, ma'am, for giving me the mic. Back to you.
Thank you, Rita. Yes. There are many judgments, as you said, right? It's people who, and sometimes, or I guess that's the hardest judgment when it comes from someone who knows you, or they think they know you, but they don't really understand what you are doing, or some of them are, they feel like they have your best interest at heart, right? And they want to, maybe save you from, I don't know what thing you are doing. So that's why sometimes, depends who the judgment is coming, it's just put boundaries and ignore them. Some other times, maybe actually take it up front and try to educate them if they are open-minded, right? And I've talked with people who is like, hey, how do you answer to those mean comments that sometimes you get? And it's like, some people just ignore them. Some people say, no, actually, I take it up front. It's like, hey, do you want to learn more? Why do you think this about this business? Why do you put these comments, right? Try to educate them. And sometimes you'll be surprised that the people who are the biggest judges and they have these mean comments, once you actually show the facts, because yes, this business has been around for 10 years. We are over 260,000 people. So it's not something that just came out yesterday and will disappear tomorrow. The fact that it's been around for so many years, it shows that it's a legit, successful business with hundreds of thousands of people doing it all around the world. So if you are coming out today and telling me that, oh, this is not worth my time, then let me show you the numbers. Let me show you the facts, right? So sometimes maybe it's good to just take that judgment up front and show them the facts. And some people may very swiftly change to, it's like, oh, wow, really? Tell me more about this, because maybe I want to try it. So it's always, you have to use your judgment to decide how to take those comments that we see online, because it's true that people a lot of them are saying that either from fear, right? They feel like, oh, I don't want to get into anything that may, because it's true. There are so many things online these days that are, it's not what they appear to be. So you want to protect yourself. But we always say, do educated decision, right? Try to find out more, ask questions. So instead of putting a mean comment, ask me a question. Whatever that question is, we are always open to answer them, to show you the facts, and to really help you understand what this business is about if you are really curious, instead of just, pretending that it's something that you don't want to do. And what happened? Oops, I lost Janetta. Hopefully she'll come back. So until we get Janetta back, so Abigail, maybe I'll go to you and thinking of when you started this business and how you felt then and how you feel now once you have some experience. What advice you'll give to your past self? What did you say to your past self?
Thank you, Dana, for giving this question. You see, what I would like to tell viewers out there, those who are listening, is most of us here, or the broader community, didn't start ready. They start fearing. They start scared. They start thinking that what would my family say? So the judgment. So we all started not being ready, but we started because of we wanted change. If I could talk to my past self, I would ask, why are you waiting? Why are you so worried about other people will think? Why are you waiting until I feel confident before you start? Why don't you trust yourself? Because of, honestly, the truth is, I delayed my own progress. I was scared. I was scared of failing. I was scared of being judged. I was scared of what my family and friends might say. But looking back, I realized something important. Nobody starts perfect. Nobody starts knowing exactly what we were doing or we are doing. But because of we wanted change, we started. Nobody knew all the answers. Nobody, most of us are not tech savvy, but we learn as we go along. You grow by taking first step. If you don't take any step, if you are in that comfort zone, you won't grow. I wish I had shared my story sooner, because of there are people out there exactly what I went through. They don't need a perfect person. All they need is a real me. So my story right now, it will change someone out there, because of I know it will touch someone out there. My message to the people sitting on the fence is start, even if you are scared. Start slowly, start shaky, because of when I started, honestly, I was shaking. I'm an introvert, and introverts, as you know, that introverts are very difficult when coming. They've got their own corner. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be heard. In the past, I wouldn't mind, like right now in Canada, it can wintertime, it can be brutally cold. Weekends, I can lock myself the whole weekend, not even peeping or opening my door. This is how introverts are. But now, since I started this business, everything changed. Trust that you will figure things out along the way, because the life that you want, or the life that you're waiting on, it's the life that you want is waiting on that first step that you will take. Back to you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Abigail. Yes. For those of you watching us and thinking, oh, should I start? Should I take that first step? Should I ask the question? If what you heard here didn't inspire or made you think, I don't know what would. But think of it like that. A year from today, you will either be happy that you started, or you'll be still wondering, what if I started back then, a year ago or 2 years ago, when I find out about this business. So why not take that first small step, reach out to any of us. We are here to guide you, to answer your question, and make that informed decision. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's okay. Life moves on. We always say that anyone can do this business, but it's not for everyone, because you need to have that big why, the reason that you want to start, because it's not easy. You have a lot of support. You have everything you need. But if you don't have your mindset to put the effort and to go through the steps every day, then it will not happen. There is no one to push you. There is no one to, make you do the work. Yes, we are here to support, to guide you, to answer any questions. But in the end, it's your own business. You are your own boss. And that's the whole idea, right? You decide how much time, how much energy you put in this business, how much money you put in this business. If you want a change, you have to be the ones who are taking those steps. And we'll be here to guide you and support you. I think Janetta is maybe not coming back. Hopefully her internet will be back, I was hoping, but looks like not. So we've been here for 45 minutes, so let's wrap it up. Thank you everyone for being here, again, sharing your story, with showing up for your business, and hope everyone has an amazing weekend and see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.